You know this.
Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, you're live.
This is the Sports Sesh with Jordan, presented by Howls Podcast, and we'll be right back with you, Howlers. Welcome, everybody, to the Sports Sesh with Jordan, presented by Howls Podcast. This week, we're going to talk about the Giannis and the legacy and the future here with the Milwaukee Bucks. So right now, the 9-time All-Star, the 9-time All-NBA selection, and the top 10 9-time most voting MVP awards, 1-time Finals MVP in 2021 is going to get ready to go to his option in his last year here with the Milwaukee Bucks. So right now, he's got a 3-year Milwaukee Bucks extension right now that's reportedly worth $186 million, and the option right now for 2027. So right now, if I'm Giannis Antetokounmpo, I'm looking at my options right now with the Houston Rockets, with the San Antonio Spurs, with the New York Knicks, as well as the Milwaukee Bucks. Right now, the core of their team right now from the 2021 roster has only consisted of Pat Connaughton, Bobby Portis, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Brook Lopez. So they're the only 4 people that are still left from the 2021 championship season. So if I'm Giannis Antetokounmpo, I'm coming on my last year, they're going to have to pick up his $56 million option as Giannis Antetokounmpo. So if I'm teams in the West Coast, if I'm on the East Coast like the Knicks, or even in the South like the Houston Rockets and the San Antonio Spurs, I'm thinking, okay, if I'm going to acquire a player like Giannis Antetokounmpo, how much is it going to cost me, and what is it going to be worth? And as a team like the Milwaukee Bucks right now, I think this is huge right now. I think you're maybe 1 or 2 role pieces away, whether it's a point guard or a role player away from getting Giannis back to that competitive edge again, winning in 2021. You're going to have to understand, guys, with the Warriors, with the Celtics, with all these teams he's going to have to contend to. If he goes, to the South, to a Houston team, to a San Antonio Spurs team, they're going to be young and up and coming. He's never sold out for a big 3 situation, guys. Giannis Antetokounmpo has stayed with the Milwaukee Bucks his entire career, guys. Talk about commitment. One team, again, his entire career. If I'm Giannis, do I chase my second championship? Do I stay with the Bucks? I'm kind of in between. Again, there's, offers with Wemby, De'Aaron Fox, Castle. I feel like a lot of these players, Chris Paul as a point guard would be a good fit with the San Antonio Spurs. Houston's got an upcoming team with Aaron Brooks. I feel like, and Ime Udoka, the head coach, I feel like that would be a good situation. Again, it's tax-free. He's going to get to keep all this money. So that's a big thing for Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant, guys, has not won a championship the 2017 and 2018 season. So Giannis, again, has only won 1 championship. So 2 stars, again, they're about to hit free agency. As Giannis, I feel like with what he has going on right now, I feel like he needs to play the same thing with the Kevin Durant option and play his weights out and go, okay, what team is going to best fit my caliber of play? And I feel like with Giannis, if he wants to win now, he could stay with the Bucks. If I'm the Bucks, I'm trying to sign role players that are going to be able to fit around him, like Drew Holiday, who they lost. A lot of these players, it's going to be big. PJ Tucker, Brian Forbes, Drew Holiday. These players need to be replaced, guys, in order for Giannis to get back to where he needs to be. And he said on Thanasis, his brother's podcast, that he can't sleep at night, guys, unless he wins a second championship. So as somebody that understands, that mentality of what it takes to win, he needs to, find those role players and pieces to fit. Otherwise, I'm leaving. I gave the commitment. I won with a championship with the organization with Milwaukee. I've stayed my whole career. I was drafted by here. If I walk, why would the fans be mad? So again, I'm weighing it out, the options with my family as well as Giannis. Right now, he's overseas. He's in Greece. He's on vacation. Doesn't seem like he's interested in signing or getting picked up. He might, commit and stay with the Bucks. So if I'm the Bucks right now, and I know Giannis is staying right now, I'm going to try to go out and get him some players. I'm going to go out and get some role players to be able to, commit for that and play, back in the playoffs and get to play the Warriors, to get to play the Minnesota Timberwolves, to get to play the Denver Nuggets, and be able to get to that point in his career where he can win a second championship, guys. So I feel like if I'm Giannis Antetokounmpo, with all these trade rumors going around, with this option, again, his 3-year, $186 million deal is coming to an end. He's got the player option for 27-28 coming. What does he do? Does he stay with the Milwaukee Bucks, guys? Does he go to the Houston Rockets? Does he go to the San Antonio Spurs? We've already figured out he was interested in the New York Knicks. it didn't really work out. Same thing with Kevin Durant. So again, we're going to see with Giannis Antetokounmpo, does he stay with Milwaukee? Does he head to the South and head to Texas? We'll see, guys. So again, next topic, guys, that we're going to talk about right now on the Sports Sesh is going to be, again, another free agent upcoming, or somebody who wants to trade right now, again, and it's your boy Kevin Durant. So again, we've seen Kevin Durant, again, do this multiple times, whether it was Brooklyn, whether it was out of OKC, and now again out of Phoenix. So again, with Phoenix right now, Kevin Durant has a 4-year, $194 million option with the final year of his contract. So a team needs to pick up his $54.7 million contract if they want to sign Kevin Durant. So teams, again, like we talked about with Giannis, that have that salary cap, the Houston, the San Antonio. Again, he was reaching out to the Knicks, similar to how Giannis was, again, a contender in the East Coast. The East Coast is wide open right now. The Knicks said they weren't interested. If I'm Kevin Durant right now and I'm looking at my options, guys, I'm going, okay, the San Antonio Spurs, I have Wemby, I have De'Aaron Fox, I have Castle, I have Chris Paul. Okay, I can be that fit in there. Okay, Houston, upcoming team. I get to keep all my money if I sign with them. We got Aaron Brooks. We have the young Ime Udoka, head coach. We can build there as well. But if I'm Kevin Durant, I'm looking right now at the Miami Heat. With Jimmy Butler leaving and going to the West Coast to the Golden State Warriors, it's wide open. And with the East wide open right now, in my opinion, with Boston hurt, with Tatum, it's open. If I'm Kevin Durant right now, I'm going, okay, I'm going to go to Miami. It's going to be a new scenario right now. I'm going to be the guy. I'm going to team up with Bam Adebayo, with Tyler Hero, create a new big three down here. The East is wide open with a hurt, chipped away Boston with Jason Tatum down. I feel like I could get to the Eastern Conference Finals and be able to contend right away. Or do I go to the Western Conference with a San Antonio, a Houston, and contend with another 12 or so teams in the Western Conference? So that's going to be a big thing again for Kevin Durant. A team has to pick up his $54.7 million option for this upcoming year. He wants to trade. He wants to go. He's already said, guys, Houston, San Antonio, or Miami right now, guys. If I'm Kevin Durant, I'm picking Miami Heat. I'm going there again. I got Eric Spoelstra, a Hall of Fame coach. The culture is built there with Kevin Durant. I feel like he's going to go into a situation where he's going to be the guy. And as Kevin Durant, again, where he's with OKC, Brooklyn, the Warriors, now the Suns, like, he needs to be the guy. He's got the role players and other stars around him, but he is a superstar. It needs to be about him. And at 37 years old, guys, I think this is the move with Miami Heat. He signs a multiple-year deal after this year. They pick up his option. So watch for Kevin Durant possibly going to the Miami Heat in a trade. That's going to be huge, guys. All right, guys. And last, we're going to talk about the NBA Finals. So since we talked last, guys, we watched Game 1 and Game 2. So Game 3, guys, was Halliburton. It was the Halliburton show. The series was tied up 1-1. We went to Game 3, guys. Again, series tied up 1-1. Halliburton put on a show. He had 22 points, 9 rebounds, 11 assists. Pascal Siakam did his thing with 21 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. Again, the Pacers came out and punched OKC in the mouth. This was big, guys. Again, the first 2 games getting split in OKC, then heading back to Indiana for Game 3. The Pacers and Halliburton punched them in the mouth. It was big. I saw Halliburton being a facilitator. He was passing. He was rebounding. He was scoring. He was getting players involved like Pascal Siakam, Miles Turner, to be able to beat this team. And again, when they're running fast pace, when they're not running the half court, they're pushing the ball. It's a different Indiana Pacers team, and we've seen that, guys. So again, Tyrese Halliburton in Game 3 puts on a show, 22 points, again, 9 rebounds, 11 assists, one board shy of a triple-double, putting on a show along with Pascal Siakam, the former champion. Again, he's been a huge role player in this series for the Indiana Pacers. So, again, I'm looking to him. It's big in this series right now with Halliburton and Pascal Siakam right now with the Pacers. We go to Game 4 again, guys. So, again, the series was 2-1. Indiana Pacers. We're going into Game 4. Shy, the Thunder are down. We're going into Indiana. Shy puts on a show, guys. We've never seen it. Again, I'm telling you, it's a 111-104 win. Shy goes for 35 points. He shoots 10 for 10 from the free throw line. He shoots 50%, 12 from 24 from shooting. 3 rebounds, 3 assists. This is why he won the Finals MVP, guys. This kind of performance, again, he's averaged over 30 points in the NBA Finals here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And again, you've never seen this, guys, in the history of Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, James Harden, and the Oklahoma City Thunder getting this far in the NBA playoffs. You've never seen this. So again, this was big. A guy, Shy, going for 35 points, 10 for 10 for free throws again, 50% from shooting, three rebounds, 3 assists, guys. Jalen Williams went for 27 and 7. Again, we told you last week, guys, Alex Caruso and Jalen Williams would be that key factor. We told you last week, Jalen Williams, the Oklahoma City Thunder are 15 and 1 when Jalen Williams scores over 15 points. And now, again, what happens in Game 5? The series is tied up 2-2. Last night in Game 5, it was incredible. I've never seen it again. Last week, guys, I told you guys Jalen Williams was going to put on a performance of a lifetime. You see he's a star. He plays both ends of the floor. So you guys know Jalen Williams is an all NBA player. He's all defense. This is the first Thunder duo again last night. Jalen Williams goes for 40 points, guys. He goes for 40 points as the Oklahoma City Thunder go up 3-2 in the NBA Finals with a 120-109 win. And Halliburton, guys, he gets hurt, a calf injury in the first half. And you see immediately he's not the same Halliburton. And with his mentality, he goes, I need to play. It's the NBA Finals. I can still play. And that mentality is he's a gamer. We can understand that. But again, if I'm Rick Carlisle and I'm the head coach, I see TJ McConnell and these role players putting up the past 3 games. TJ McConnell's put up better stats than Tyrese Halliburton. I understand Tyrese Halliburton is the train that makes the Indiana Pacers go, guys. We understand that. But when he's hurt, you got to rely on these role players, just like the Oklahoma City Thunder do with Alex Caruso and these bench players that come off the bench and put up that for these starters to be able to give them that relaxation and be like, okay, we're still in the game. I can take 5 minutes, and guess what? I can come out here and still play ball, and we're still in this game. Again, you guys saw this. Jalen Williams, a key factor. I'm going to tell you guys right now, 40 points, 6 rebounds, shooting over 50% in the last 3 games. Shai shot 47% in the last 3 games, and he is the finals MVP possibly and the MVP right now currently of the NBA. So, again, if you see Jalen Williams right now in the past 3 games has shot better than 50%, which is better than Shai. He's averaged over 30 points he's averaging 31 points, guys, in the past 3 games. In the NBA Finals. Are you kidding me? Jalen Williams is a role player. This is somebody you want on your team, guys. For these championship teams, it's not always going to be about the star, the LeBron James, the Kevin Durant, the Steph Curry. You need these role players to step up, same as we saw last year with Boston. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, they put up the numbers, but again, you see these people like, Cornette come off the bench, the Pritchards and all that. Those people that put up those stats and make it easier for the starters, make it in the NBA Finals. The biggest difference to where you see Shai is able to let up a little bit. Again, he put up numbers, but Jalen Williams, again, like we told you guys last week, he had 40 points, 6 rebounds. Again, he shot over 50%. This is the first Thunder duo, again, last night, guys, with the Thunder going up 3-2 in the NBA Finals. The first duo, again, and we've seen with the Thunder, we've seen Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, James Harden, 3 players that are superstars now on 3 different teams. But again, we're on that team playing against the Miami Heat and Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, LeBron James, the newly formed Big 3 in their first NBA Finals. And they didn't even score 2 of those players 30-plus a game. This is the first time Jalen Williams and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for the Oklahoma City Thunder have scored 30 points plus 2 players, a duo, in the NBA Finals. So this is huge, guys. Again, I told you guys the key players to watch again were Jalen Williams, and it was Alex Caruso. Alex Caruso did his thing again off the bench. He was killing it. As a player right now, as the Oklahoma City Thunder, I'm realizing, okay, we're going up 3-2 in the NBA Finals, guys. All right, we're going to go back to Indiana. We have a hurt Tyrese Halliburton. We have the head of their snake is hurt. So right now, again, we're going to do the same thing we just did. Everyone's expecting me, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, to score the basketball, to facilitate, to run the head of their offense. I go same as last night. Right now, I look to the Chet Holmgrens, to the Alex Carusos, to the Jalen Williams to facilitate. If I'm Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and I feel like that is what's going to win OKC the finals right now. And my prediction again, the Sports Sesh with Jordan on Howlz podcast, I feel like the Oklahoma City Thunder are going to win in 6 games. I feel like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander will be the MVP because he's averaged over 30 points in this series, guys, of the NBA Finals. But again, the key players we told you to watch last week, Alex Caruso, and again, Jalen Williams with a breakout game last night. We have not seen a performance like this, in my opinion, since 1991, Scottie Pippen in the NBA Finals with Michael Jordan. Again, when you see these players, these superstars like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the Jason Tatums, the LeBron James, the Steph Currys, they facilitate the offense. So to see another star, again, take that role and take that position and go, okay, I'm going to be the guy tonight. You rarely see that. And last night we saw that with our boy Jalen Williams again, a keynote, a key player in this series of the NBA Finals. And again, guys, this is something you have to watch going in to the game 6, guys. This is big right here. We're going into Indiana right now, game 6. If I'm shy, this is it right here. You close it out right now. You do the same thing you did in game 5. You trust your role players and the people around you, and that's what's going to get it done. My opinion, guys, OKC gets it done in game 6 of the NBA Finals. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is the MVP of the NBA Finals. And again, these role players like Jalen Williams and Chet Holmgren, Alex Caruso are going to help him get it done. And again, you're going to see them beat the Pacers with a hurt, banged up Tyrese Halliburton again. He hurt his calf yesterday, guys, last night in the game. So again, he's probably done. But again, he is a gamer, like we said. He's going to try to play if he can play. But you're not going to see the same Tyrese Halliburton, in my opinion. That is why the Oklahoma City Thunder are going to win this game again. So again, just so you guys know, Oklahoma City Thunder again, game 6, NBA Finals coming up this week. And again, Sports Sesh with Jordan on Howlz Podcast. Make sure you guys shed the sheep and be ready for the NBA Finals updates coming up this week. And who's going to win? We'll see you next week. Thank you. You're even more live.
I'd rather have the straight back, but you know what?
No, it's already on the straight. It's already there.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Just making sure.
I'm not picky, dude, on that part.
Okay, I'll send you guys the link in a second.
Let me put the thumbnail up real quick, and we're going. Mic test, mic test. And maybe turn up a little bit. But you sound. I can hear
Check,
myself.
check, mic check 1 2.
You sound good. Let me hear you.
What's going on, everybody?
How's mine? Mine's the same as everybody's. Or no?
You're straight, yeah.
Okay,
Let me
cool. I'm good.
adjust this. I don't want to mess with it too much, but
Oh yeah, can you fix this real quick
yeah,
for
I was
me?
gonna flip it around.
Yeah,
Just flip it around a little bit. I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to mess with it. Oh, you're good.
So when you guys put up the link, let me know, and I'm ready for it already. Actually, kind of not. You guys send it to me, and I'll get it up anyways.
Yep. Everybody hear me? Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Yeah, I think that's straight. Yeah.